Well, ooh, was it intense week. I got a huge sunburn, really huge. I don't think I had one in my life since a long time, but it was very powerful, the sun, and I didn't even realize it. So, yeah, it was what was happening. But also, what I discovered last week was a lot of people, and it was extreme in cars, um, over heated, almost like overheated, not only from the solar flares and the Schumann resonance, but also if you don't take good care of yourself, and if you don't drink enough water, you know, your system get overheated. So there is a lot of heat coming from and in your temper, and it's really is interesting, and I'm just observing it and be in that space of nothingness. And I think, why do you make yourself so angry for nothing, you know? But then it is that if you're not drinking enough water, all the fire energy is coming up. Well, and we are in the season of fire, you know, we are in that season of that the sun is burning hot, and then everything gets ignited. And that's really, it's on one side it's very beautiful because it brings you into action, but on the other side, the negative side of it is the aggression. So you need to temper that energy with water or with earth. So you need to go into nature. You need to go into and go to the water. That's probably one of the main things that you can do. I see. I have to clean my camera. Yeah. So let's see for the divine masculine and the divine feminine in this season what is going on. I have new cards, a new tarot deck from Ciro Manchetti. That's one of my favorite artists, and it is Temperance, Pisces energy. So it's the water energy, it's the balance, you know, the balance between everything, the balance between the warmth and the cold, you know, and keep yourself cool in that. But balance between giving and taking. And if you take too much or you give too much, you know, then your energy system is out of balance. So make sure that if you get on one side, if you gave too much of your energy, you know also that you need to replenish yourself and to get that energy back in. So go to the water, and it's a season that you really need to drink a lot of water, and food that holds water. So that's in the mind space of the masculine. He wants to have that balance. He don't want to give too much, and he doesn't want to take too much. Wow, beautiful. the Chariot, moving forward in his heart space. He knows what he wants. You know, he brings it into balance. What I say, what's in the mind, you know, he wants to have that balance around him. And I also see, because these are new cards, so I'm really trying to connect with them, and it's really coming from the stars, but also healing. The lotus is healing. You know, it's flowering from the mud. It's flowering from the transformation. You know, the lotus is planted in the mud and growing from the mud up to the surface. And it's one of the most beautiful flowers I ever seen. So he is connected also with the stars in his mind space. So that's really, really beautiful. But he wants to keep that balance, because he said, if I'm out of balance, you know, then everything can be destroyed. And that's also what the weather is doing with us at the moment. The Schumann resonance is out of proportion with the solar X flares, you know, from the solar flares. So this is in his heart space. It's moving forward and taking action, balancing himself, being in his own space, but also getting light and dark into union with each other. You know, as we all know, we have like light and dark within us, you know, and we transforming the dark into the light, and we go into a higher frequency. It has to do with the energy of Cancer, you know, that is, you know, that wheel is turning and turning and turning. And every time, if he doesn't take action, you know, the wheel turns on. So that means that there is another cycle going by, another year passing by. So that's, and he says, you know, I'm not letting pass it by another year, because when I let it pass by another year, you know, then all the opportunities I have in mind are gone. So that's how I feel, how the energy is coming in. How does he see the divine feminine? Love. There is love towards the divine feminine. So there is a beautiful heart-to-heart connection, a love connection from heart to heart. And he wants to explore how it works out. Oh my gosh, how is it possible? Two lover cards. Wow, wow. I have the Two of Cups and the Six of the Big Arcana. So you can say that this energy is not just a love relationship. It's being guided, you know, and it's they're both open for that love space. Really beautiful. It's both have that feeling. Okay, I have to fill up my own cup. I have to be steady on my own. I have to do the things that I need to do, and but I will meet you in the middle. That is really beautiful, really beautiful. So there is, oh my God, another. It could be that there is, this is growing, but the Three of Cups, again, the lover cards, you know, it's about celebrate this love, you know, just don't be too rigid, you know, be playful with it, be have fun, you know, because this is, It could be this is a soulmate. It could this is an twin flame, but it's okay. You also have to look for. That's interesting. That spirit tells me that you also have to see um, if you have similar wounds. That it is not. That it's not, I need to look for the words, a trauma bond relationship. Because I see both are need to be clear. And I know divine feminine is clear, divine masculine is clear. There are still some things that needs to be resolved on the masculine side, but that will resolve in union. You know, and I hear don't let it don't wait that on that circle, you know, don't pass that circle by, just go on that journey together and make it fun, so that it's that it's flowing. Yeah, really beautiful. Because both know that the love is there. Both know that the love is there. And it also could be that there is a third party. It could be that there is a third party on the background. This is and I see a lot of conversation a lot about this union. You know, how do we go from here? Just let it be. Just let it go. You know, don't ask too much questions, but just let it be. Let it grow. Let it grow. It's already there. The spirit says. They call me back. Don't let your, and then I hear, don't let your inner saboteur, you know, talk you out of this. Because our inner saboteur is really good in telling us stories about why you shouldn't do it. Divine masculine, heartache. There's a lot of heartache for the divine masculine. Regret, guilt, shame, not knowing how to enter this, how to transform it. And it's from the past. But when I see it could be that it is for a Libra. You also see that heart has wings in his heart space. It's open, it's ripped, he's hurt. And Saturnus. So it could also be Scorpio energy. And Scorpio energy is dragging you down. We are, you know, we are going, because this is underneath this card, we are going to the stars, you know, and we're going up. But underneath, there is the Saturnus, there's the Scorpio energy that is in opposite of Taurus at the moment. And that is dragging us down. So it could be that he is feeling past or heartache from the past, from the future. It could be that it's a trauma wound that is, it's almost like a gestalt, you know, that's top up, top up, top up, top up, and never been done, never worked on a proper way. And but I hear, you know, with healing and with love, you know, everything will dissolve in you. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It will all be well. And it's almost a second time. That's how I feel it. It's almost like the second time of the dark night of the soul. And the dark night of the soul is really necessary for this love to come into union. And because when we're going through a dark night of the soul, after the dark night of the soul, there is such a huge growth and light expansion, you know, that that is pushing you forward. And I also see they're both emotional, very deep connected on an emotional level. There's such a deep connected energy that is almost not okay. This is very interesting because it has to do with a Cancer energy and a Scorpio energy that was married 2 times with the same person. So it could be that I hear, I can't live without you and I can't be with you. So that's the kind of energy they have together. They can't be together and they can't be separated. In separation, the love will grow excessively, I hear. And when they're together, you know, they can't be together. It's like 2 magnets, you know, pushing each other on the wrong side. And it's, I also see the fists. It's like, you know, it's almost fighting. Could be. And that is hurting the divine masculine. He is really in that hurt space. So that means that it's not about love. It's about lust and about control. Love is flowing. Love is open. Love is connected with each other. And this on this journey, what I have in front of me, they are exploring, and that is for somebody else. I hear the collective. It's flowing towards each other. Yeah, you know, in the heart space for the divine masculine and the divine feminine, it's both, you know, harvesting. You know, it's the squirrel that gets all his nuts together and storing it for the winter time, so he can have some storage for winter. So it's your abundance, I hear. The abundance is coming your way. And you, it's the abundance, but also divine masculine is going towards the abundance. It's going towards the abundance. It's the sun energy, I hear. So it's really, really interesting and beautiful how these cards work. So the divine feminine, what's up with you? Wow, the sun, radiating the sun. New beginnings on all levels. Oh my goodness. New beginnings on all levels. Sun is radiating. You're under influence of the sun. It could be that you're a fire sign and that you, because I have here the Leo sign, that it is the Leo energy that comes through, you know, that is fire, it's passion, it's love, it is compassion, and new things are coming your way for the fire signs. So it's actually the summertime is your season. So take all what is coming your way, take it in. Still in, yeah, we're still in Beltane season. So it also has to do with her passion. Her passion is burning. Her passion is her sacred sexuality is very active at the moment. It could be that the not only the solar plexus but also the sacral chakra is clearing and opening itself. Interesting. Yeah, also beautiful. The temperance, the star and the temperance. Yeah, it's the Sagittarius. You know, it's keeping the balance in everything. Knowing that there is, that she has that earth angel energy, and that also that independence energy, that she wants to do the things on her own. She wants to have the time for herself. You know, she is not codependent on the masculine. You know, if he has things to do, she let him go his way. There is nothing that will um, hold him back, you know, to do the things that he wants to do. There is freedom within and without. So that it is beautiful. Excellent. And Jesus, well, those cards are amazing. I thought I wanted to return them yesterday because I thought, yeah, I don't know. But now I'm working with them and I think, wow, these are amazing. Not only the pictures are amazing, but also the new input of spirit that comes through and works with them is out of this world. Beautiful. Death for the divine feminine in the heart space, and new beginnings, transformation. Celebrate that death. Celebrate it. I hear it's the death of the shaman. So the death um, of a relationship, the death of that relationship needs to transform. That's what I hear. That's why the death is coming in. The death is saying, you know, you need to end things, what is not good for you. And the end is also the dark night of the soul. You know, just as the divine masculine, you know, has the heartache, the divine feminine has the death card. So she is going to the transformational energy of the dark night of the soul. But she knows that she's coming out better, stronger, and with a lot of prosperity and new love coming her way, because that's in her environment, in her heart space. So everything what ends, there will be coming a new beginning. And I have a feeling now for the divine feminine, that yeah, because divine masculine has the Lover's card, and the divine feminine has the Lover's card. So it's from both sides. If something new is coming in, you know, then there is that union. Ah, the two swans also. And I see, this is so beautiful. It's the two fools in love. The two fools in love. So it's you know, really amazing. Yeah. Yeah, the endings and new beginnings. It's but also what I hear, and it could be the season for someone out there, that a loved one passed, and it's time to honoring that loved one. It's time to give your gratitude, to give your love, to give your support, and it's really, really beautiful. And that's what I see. It's it also is for somebody that has a connection with Mexico, because it's the Mexican card of honoring the dead. Beautiful. So transformation, transformation, transformation. So new unity can exist here. So the love can conquer, the love can come in. Beautiful. Yeah. How does the divine feminine, and it could have to do with a third party, that there is a third party that wants to see that death, that wants to see the death, but what they don't know, what you are projecting to the other person, that's what will come to you. So it is really, you know, letting go, letting have it, and move on. And that's what I see, and that's what divine feminine sees also for the divine masculine, that there is a lot of heartache there for the masculine energy. I hear cycle repeats itself, cycle repeats itself, cycle repeats itself. So who is in that cycle and is still holding on to that past? You know, you're repeating that cycle continuously. If it's in your mind, in your head, in your in your environment. Wow, interesting. So the past is the past, and let it go. Yes, for the divine masculine, abundance, and your feminine empress is coming in. It's flourishing, divine masculine. There's a new love coming in. So after that heartache, and letting go, the new love is coming in, and you know it's your empress. So there is no doubt here. There is no doubt here. This is my divine feminine. I'm going for it. So it's different in the energy of the feminine, because the divine masculine knows that his empress is there waiting. You know, it's flourishing, it's blossoming, it is connected with all the elements, connected with the totems. It's really beautiful. There is a connection from Atlantis. The Atlantean and the Lemurian energies are here, so they're both connected there. It's the star energy that brings them together. It's the balance that brings them together. It's the unity of both, the love that they feel between each other, that's there. So it grows and grows and grows and grows. That's really beautiful. Old cycles are closed because the here in the masculine's mind space and the heart space, he said, you know, I'm not going to repeat another cycle. I'm not going to do that again. I'm working my way out, and let love come in before I miss too much and I have to repeat another cycle again. So that's the abundance, knowing that um, that a heartache um, is healing. It's healing. So that is really, really beautiful. There's the abundance coming in. There is the Empress is coming in. And for the divine feminine, it's the solar energy. And I have a feeling it's the feminine energy needs to drink more water, because the energy of the solar and the eclipse, and not, we're still going through the eclipses energy working its way out now. With the solar flares and the Schumann resonance, we are very fierce, activated. We have a lot of fire, I have a lot of passion, and that is coming through. That is really, really amazing. That is coming through. So she will need to keep the balance, you know, with water and fire. There is a huge transformation going on within the feminine, and that also I have to see this transformation with um, other energies around her. The end of how do I say it? The end of heartache. End of um, okay. It has to do with the Gemini. The end of that. Oh my gosh, yes, that's true. Oh, that's so interesting that comes up now. Divine Feminine also heard of a death around her. She heard of a death, and it could be that it impacted her. So there is a transformation. And then I also hear that the person who died is helping in the realm to make this an elevated journey for masculine and feminine. Because yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. So it also had to do with somebody she knew who died, and that's impacting her in her energy, and that will also transform her, because that person is going to help the divine feminine on her journey. Oh, how beautiful is that? So there is so much more than just these cards. So much more information is coming through. So it could be also that Wow. I also hear I had to die for love. Wow. I have to feel into this. What my spirits is this my spirit guides. What are you telling me now? In in order to receive the love of eternity, of the enlightenment, I had to have a physical death. Oh my gosh. So there are a lot of people this year passing through. So yeah, it's really, really interesting what is happening. Yeah, let's see what the divine feminine and the divine masculine have a card from the universe. So what is for both of them the best way to work with? Lot of what is that? Why are you coming up with the abundance continuously? Continuously. You're coming up with the abundance. There is a pot of gold for you at the end of the rainbow, and you need to fetch it, and quick. Because there's so much coming your way. What would you do with it? Huh. Well, most of the time I give my money away to people who need it. Interesting. Charity. But now you can also keep some for yourself to enjoy. Know how much you need for yourself. If you are generous with your money and with your energy, know also that you need to keep some abundance for yourself so you can enjoy it later. So that's really interesting. And I have a big flyer here. Yeah, fire energy again. Peace. Be in peace and let it be. Everything what disturbs you or everything what wants to get you out of your heart space, go back in and find the peace. Because there are people coming up in your space. It's also the energy of the dragon, but also the phoenix energy that is with you during transformation. And during that time that you're in a transformational time, don't forget to have fun. Don't forget to have fun. Otherwise, you will be stuck in that painful energy. That is really, let it flow and have fun and create and let the body flow and let the passion flow and let your love go out. And then here, divine masculine is coming in. Divine masculine is coming in. So and divine masculine also has the card of new beginnings. So it's the feminine and the masculine again in total synchronicity with each other. In total synchronicity with each other. So there is love, there is joy, you know, divine masculine, don't let it slip away. Divine feminine doesn't let it slip away. She is going through a huge transformation. There is healing there. There is balance. There is love. Well, it's all there. It's all there. And that's what the universe says, you know, peace and peace and go for your king. Peace and go for your king. So when you have the peace in your heart space and the balance from the masculine and the feminine energies are there, then you're calling in your king energy. You're calling in your king. You're calling in your divine masculine. And it's really, really beautiful, because when there is peace in a time of fire, oh wow, then you will receive your heart's desire. Oh my goodness. Well, this is really, really amazing reading, and such beautiful cards. I almost wanted to return them, but I'm keeping them because they have such beautiful energies with them. You know, that earth angel energy is there, the Lemurian and Atlantean energies are there, you know, the earth energies and the star beings. It's really amazing. So yeah, an unexpected beautiful surprise. So I'm closing with that. I wish you all the love, all the blessings, and if you want a reading from me, you can pre-book for after the 20th of June, because I take the time out for myself, and I see you all with the next reading. Subscribe, like, and if you're happy with my readings, you know, and you want a booking, go to the description box below and you see my email address. Click on the email and or, you know, put it in your browser and ask for a reading, and I will see you on the other side. All the love, all the blessings, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.